Hey Jax, where's your brother? Hey Opie, how's it going? Going good? Yeah, I know there's weirdos following me. There truly is weirdos following me. See, I wasn't kidding, there really is weirdos following me.
He's the only weird one.
Lay off the steroids, Seth, they're not good for you.
Alright.
Alright boys. Yeah, Mom, is your keys in your car? Are your keys in your Jeep?
No, of course not.
Go grab the keys to the Jeep. We need to pull that puppy out. Welcome to Trucking with Schmidt. I'm going to give you a pre-warning right now, guys. Today's video is not a trucking video. Today's video is a review video. Kurt, why are you doing another review video? We've been YouTubing now for 4 years now. We've been YouTubing, and over the 4 years, I've done three reviews, and this is going to be our fourth review right here. We are going to review the Freedare electronic bike, or e-bike, I guess you could call it. I'm going to go put Opie away, that way he's not barking in the whole video, and then I'm just going to run through a little bit of it. Remember, this is not a how-to video, this is a review video. So if you're here for a how-to, or if you're here for trucking, it's not going to happen in either one of them. There you go, Opie is put away. What are you doing over here, sweet love?
Okay, so viewers, here about
You gotta make it quick. This is a review video.
My husband decided to put dirt in with rocks, even though I told him not to do it. Well, now we need to get all the rocks out. So guess who gets to do that? Me.
Alright, most of you remember, if you're here for the Trucking with Schmidt side, there used to be a dog yard right there where Opie and Jax would run down. Opie is a little bit of a digger. Threw a bunch of white rock in a bunch of his holes, and I rake him out. I rake him out and shovel them. For some reason, she is picking him out by hand. Alright, first off, this comes FedEx. This is a FedEx shipped thing. It came, they asked me if I'd do a review. Maybe less than a week later, I had the bike at my house. So I'm assuming if you guys buy it, it will come a little bit faster maybe, but maybe just a week. FedEx delivers it right to your house. First off, man, look at that packaging. That is leaps and bounds better than that previous review I did on a bike. Now, usually I would make a review video. The first thing you start with is the packaging, which we've done. The second thing you would do is review putting the bike together. Holy smokes, there really isn't much to putting this bike together. It comes pretty well put together. There is not a rear fender or front fender on this, or a cargo carrier. They do sell those things, it's just an option. So if you're gonna buy this Freedare bike, you're not gonna find it having fenders or a rear cargo carrier, which is just fine. It goes together pretty quick. I think we're gonna speculate. It does come with a torque sensor, which is pretty nice, because a lot of these bikes, you use them when you pedal them. It's you can have a throttle like an electric or batterized moped. In this case, it has a torque sensor, so when you're pedaling it, you will the assist will kick in and give you a little assistance.
Tail light, headlight, wrench. That's a millimeter socket need. Alright. It's all the parts. Let's get this sucker out. One time to lay that. Huh? One time to do the window. Manual, owner's manual. This is just the owner's manual. I'll just put it on, never mind.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, you.
Quiet on the set, please. Quiet on the set. They talk too much. Shimano 7-speed gear ratio, or gears on that bike right there. Also on that bike, I'm talking to you while my assistants put it together. This is the best part about doing this, is I have assistants now. But 7 speeds you have there. On top of that, you have the aluminum frame, the alloy forks. And then it also comes with a light, an awesome little safety light on the front of it. They're still working on unboxing the light. Then on top of that, it has the LCD screen, which we're going to show you a little bit more on the LCD screen. This bike has an app that is connected to it, and on this app you are going to be able to track your bike. You're going to be able to lock your bike to where there's an anti-theft. You're also going to be able to set the parameters of your bike if you want to have, if you're like in the mountains or places you want to set the max speed to the bike, you can also do that. Don't bend anything, assistants. You say girls, they look at you, so you just call them girls. Little stuff like that. This bike's looking pretty solid. This bike has a really solid frame. As for weight, I'm not sure on that yet. We'll get that. But everything else on it is, wow, that's just a nice bike. All right, I just sat down and I talked about the good stuff on it. I'm going to point out something that I don't like about it right away. It does not have a quick release on the front wheel. That's going to be a problem when we're hauling it in and out of the pickup, is it does not have a quick release. You know how here, hold the bike up for a moment and I'll show you. Quick release is like the seat here. This comes loose, you spin it, then you tighten it. The front wheel does not have that versus other bikes. Other than the lock section on the bike, the front fork lock, the quick release, that's the only thing so far I'm not liking. I think the huge thing on this bike is going to be, you can completely control this thing with your app on your phone. Earlier we spoke about the locking out features to where it actually locks the bike and no one can steal it. But if someone does steal it, it's got a tracker on it. The bike can be tracked. But with that tracker, you can actually bring up on your phone, on your app, a map of where you're riding. So if you're going to ride around town, you can just sit there, either have the phone somewhere where you can see it or whatnot, but it'll just show where you've been and where you've ridden on in the bike. Is the pretty cool part there about the app. The app also has like a diagnosis. Like if in your car you push a button and it will sit there and go through all the screens, and it'll check the brakes, check the oil life, check your blinkers, check all that stuff. The bike does the same thing. You can pull the brake lever and it'll check and tell you if the brake needs adjusted. Your speed sensors, it'll check that. What else? It'll check everything. That app is pretty amazing. I don't want to sit here and show you guys how to run the app, because this is not a how-to, this is a review of it. But we pulled it up on Troy's phone, and so far we're pretty impressed with the app on it itself. Are they snug? Tighten up the ones going to this thing.
That's right here.
Yeah.
Those are fine, okay.
Can you get to it?
Oh yeah.
While my lovely assistants hook up, go ahead and finish up with the pedals and the kickstand here. Other than that, the wiring is all wrapped pretty cool. I like this wrap on the wiring. You don't have wires sticking everywhere. Final piece has a switch on the back of it somewhere. I know I hit it before. Bottom, there you go. There, gives you a cool little light. It's like kind of like your don't hit me light. Yeah, don't hit me. Think it'd work?
Yeah.
All right, let's plug it in, put some juice in it, see if we can get that LCD screen to light up. Little things, it's a lithium battery, right? Is that what the instruction says? It is a lithium ion battery designed to give you years of thousands of miles of riding. From what I'm gathering, it's a 20 amp hour battery. The range on it, says 80 miles, so we're not going to test the range. That's going to be a little bit of a stint. This would be a very long video to get 80 miles out of the bike. Right now Troy's just going to simply plug it into the wall. He's going to bring the other side of the cord over to this little thing right here, and then he's going to plug it in, and then that will charge it. As you can see, the charger is just a solid or a green flash. We're going to plug that in. It goes to red, and when it comes back onto green, that means this bike is charged up. This is where it stores your battery right here. This lock you turn to pull the battery out if you want to take the battery out. We're going to give this a little bit of charge time and then fire things up, and then we'll get on the road. While we're waiting for it to charge, let's just buzz over things real quick. I've already showed you the tail light. I've showed you that front and rear brake are hydraulic disc brakes. There's your 7 gears. It has your protector right here to keep this thing nice and safe. I've showed you the battery location. The shifter is one of the coolest shifters I've ever seen. I really like the way the design the shifter is set up. It's the simple push all the way up to where you want to go. You shouldn't do that unless you're pedaling, but here's going to be your throttle for the bike right there. This is going to be your controls. As for right now, we're going to get on the app and we should be able to basically fire the bike up, register the bike, and make it 100% ready to go. It does have the adjustable shocks. If you're like me, I do not like to ride with a cushy ride. I like more of a firm ride on a bike. You can adjust that right there. That works out pretty smooth. That is a cute puppy. He's a good garage dog, isn't he?
He's so cute.
Yes, he is. All right. Tell your friends I will be down to eat my 2 pieces of taco pizza down to the pool party. No, I'm not going to swim.
They will want you to swim.
I'm not going to swim. I'm just coming down to eat some pizza.
They will want you to swim. Oops.
Tater Tot's having a party with a few seniors, a few friends of hers. They graduated this year. This is all stuff you guys don't need to hear about in a review video. If you're a regular subscriber, that you know what Tater Tot's up to. The boys took the bikes out for a ride. Troy's going to come back and give us a really good review. I could strap a camera to my forehead, look down. All you're going to see is the screen. And in a camera, the screen is black. There's nothing to see. So it's better just to get a kid's actual review of how the bike is riding and how it rode and how everything controls. I think their big selling part on the bike is the app. You're not going to find the app's instructions in the instruction book. When you actually get the instruction book, you're going to have to do some YouTube University and actually upload the app, and it'll walk you through everything. What did I tell you? Out of everything so far, I love the bike. The construction of it is just magnificent. I do like that. But on the same note, I'm going to talk bad about it. You know, the front forks, you know, that front tire, that's a big thing, man. You need to be able to remove that front tire for hauling it a lot of times. The amount of garbage. You are not throwing any of that in your small town garbage can. You're going to have to take that over to a dump, or you're going to have to find a very large dumpster to throw that in, because it's going to fill your normal commercial sized dumpster up, as in, you know, behind a store dumpster. So that's insane. But it did come, the box wasn't ripped, and that was a huge plus. So mixed emotions on that one.
Max speed is 28.
What?
Yeah.
28 miles per hour on a bike?
28, and that's when it starts to not go any faster.
Okay.
Okay, and then it only has 3 gears. 1, 2, 3.
It has 7 gears, but 3 assistant settings on here.
Okay.
Okay.
On first gear, I got it to, I think it was 10. 10.
First assist, you got it to 10.
10. 2, I don't know. But 2 will take it, but what I saw is 2 will take it all the way to 28, just not as fast as 3. 3 will just go.
3 just goes. Are you pedaling or are you using the throttle?
I did both.
Okay. When you were pedaling, was it smooth?
Yeah.
Brakes worked smooth?
The brakes, they need some working in yet, because they just...
They're brand new?
Yeah.
Okay.
But everything, yeah.
Shocks? The adjustable shocks?
Yeah, I did. I changed it to these to soften them up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the softest thing right here.
Let's go ahead and turn the headlight on. That's a bright little one too. I like that. This bike is also built for putting storage racks on the front. You see these 2 right here? You can actually put a storage rack, a basket on the front of the bike, or you can put one on the back. It has everything you need for the back one too.
Okay, and then when I turn on the headlight, if you want to come over here. So this is before the headlight. Headlight said dimmed.
Yeah.
And the headlight's on. So then off headlight. Boom.
Okay.
So that's pretty
So
sweet.
it's dimming it for when you're riding at night.
Yep.
Comes a little bell. That's pretty neat. The throttle. It's a thumb throttle
It's like a
versus a
four-wheeler.
twist. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you like everything about it? Ride good? I want to figure this out. This is not in the instructions. I know you can hook a USB up. I think you should be able to charge your phone is what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
And he's gone again. When I said you're going to have to do some YouTube University, I meant they have everything right here, QR codes. This comes with the instructions. It has one that takes you to their Facebook page, but also it has get support from Freedare Bikes or Freedare Bikes on YouTube. QR codes takes you right to it, and that's what I meant when I said YouTube University, or you can get support from them, and it works out quite nicely. This is a good card to have. You want to keep a hold of this card. Okay, so there you go. Like always, I'm gonna forget things to put into this video, which means right after this video gets done, there might be a little black screen with some things that I forgot to tell you about the Freedare mountain bike, electronic bike. Kendra 4-inch tires, like that stuff right there. I forgot to tell you that, and that's what it has. Troy loves it. I haven't been on it yet, but I'm gonna go take it for a little spin and try not to wreck it. That's my only goal. Hope you guys enjoyed this really quick review and unboxing, but not a how-to video. You guys stay safe, and as always,
See you next time.
very good, son. Seth, thank you.
Yep.
Good slave.
Oh.
Good slave.